Welcome back, people, to another episode of scaling a business from 100K to a million per month. This month has been absolutely cooked. It's the 11th of February, and we are at around 90K this month, which is absolute dog water. The reason why it's so low is a couple things. First of all, a couple setters churned, right, for multiple reasons. One of them has to go to the military. He became a pilot, so good for him. He's gonna kill it there. Another one got a really good offer. Again, same thing. Nothing but success. The bad part is for us, we have 2 active setters dialing right now, which means that there's no way we can supplement 7 closer calendars and actually scale this. So I came up with a solution. I went through my network and just asked and looked for a bunch of setters. They started reaching out to me on WhatsApp, and I realized how cooked that is and how I've been just postponing that basically. So what I ended up doing is I built a full setter application tracker. I built a full Google form with a couple questions. I'm going to show you the questions so that you guys can see what a setter that wants to be part of, setter or closer that wants to be part of the team, what they're actually going through. The main thing I'd look for obviously is the Loom video, but it's basically just their email, number, Instagram, whatever time zone they're in. Let me just fill this out like this so you guys can see it. Then they go to the next page. What position you're applying for, how many hours can they work, if they want to do full-time, part-time, flexible. I only want them to do full-time, but obviously kind of a tricky question. Employment status as well, tricky question. I don't really hire people on a normal 9 to 5 or part-time. Maybe part-time could do, but usually don't. I usually just hire unemployed or people on active offers, maybe students, but again, usually don't. I usually don't. So yeah, let me show you the next part. Previous experience, not ideal but required, not required but ideal. Be honest. Specific niche, compensation expectation, how much they're looking to make. This is super important because some people come in wanting to be set to make fucking 10-15K a month their first month. I'm not even kidding. Like, one of the applications I've had said I want to make 10K a month on my first month and then eventually wrap up to 30K a month. I'm like, bro, no experience, no nothing. I didn't even watch the Loom. What do you want in an offer here? So this just gives me, usually depending on this question, if they actually say something specific, they usually have a bit more experience in the space. If they don't say anything, usually they don't. What do you don't want in an offer? Same thing, right? And then the last part is just Loom video that I require them to record. Most people, they already have a Loom, so I make them create a new one to actually show how committed they are. How did they hear about this opportunity? It helps me see where people are coming from. And then the Loom video URL, a couple of questions I want them answering. Provide an example when you're a top 10 performer. Just tells me about their culture. What does a typical Wednesday look like? Tells me about how their life looks like. Obviously, they're going to the gym, they're waking up, they're reading, they're doing a couple things. Usually tells me about their character. What metrics do you measure? This is a very good question. This allows people to show me if they actually, first of all, they have experience, this shows, and how responsible they are with their numbers. From being on, how would you make more business to the money, apart from bringing in more sales? This tells me if they're a team culture, if they have a good team culture, and what experience do you have, and what do you not want in an offer. Kind of a same as the other question I asked, but this is on a video, so usually a lot better. All of this goes to a full form, not a form, sorry, but I obviously cannot show you all the reps that I have, but this is how I organize it. Form responses, tracking, pipeline that's active right now, based off of quality after watching the Loom, and just the overall application. I set them as quality A, B, and C. People I rejected, top priority, and then just quick stats. This is how the stats are looking right now. It's kind of simple, honestly, but it helps. Total applicants, we got around 54 right now. Quality A, we got 17 right now, 9 on quality B, and 16 on quality C, and I'm still missing to review around 20 of them, probably like 10 of them. And then, yeah, I'm missing quite a few to review. I've reviewed 25, contacted 16, and rejected one that was trying to pitch me a sales agency. Referral, most of them came from referrals, a couple of them from Instagram. I made a story post. By the way, if any of you guys is not following me on Instagram, I highly recommend it. That's where I actually do story posts when I'm looking for setters or closers. So I'm gonna put my IG here at the bottom of it, but basically just made a quick story post of me hiring them and just added the form for them to submit. So quite simple, honestly. I got actually a bit more than I expected. Out of those 16 people I contacted, this is how today is looking. It's 9 in the morning. At 10 a.m. I got the sales training with the team. So I'm pretty packed, as you guys can see. The blue one up here is basically the team training, 1 hour, interviews, admin and messages. I'm gonna be able to eat some food. 4 more interviews. Then I have MMA that I train, and then 6 more interviews right here. 8 p.m. This is probably gonna go back a bit. There's no way I get to every meeting on time, so it's gonna be pretty cooked. And then at 9 p.m. I have a basketball match with my family, so we're just gonna go see that. Probably gonna be fried, absolutely fried, but I'll just show you guys how it goes in terms of the actual hiring process. At this point, I need to hire around 8 people this week. On Monday, I hired 4 people. One of them was part-time, so like 3.5 that I have high hopes on. They started to dial yesterday. I also need to start reviewing their calls, which I will in a couple of gaps that I have today, give them feedback to make sure they're doing things right. But honestly, today is going to be the biggest hiring day. I do have more interviews even tomorrow. So I'm pretty packed for the next couple of days. I got 4 more interviews tomorrow. It's probably gonna get filled as I go today, because I still have people that I sent the Calendly link that haven't booked, and I obviously still have a lot of looms to go over. I don't want to overhire. I want to make sure every single rep that comes in has enough opportunity to crush. But right now, if we want to hit 500,000 this month, which the goal was 600K, we got it to 500,000, which still sounds insane. I need to have at least 10 setters, active setters, dialing consistently in the next day, basically. So yeah, there's 4 of them, almost 5 dialing right now. I need to ramp up the current setters we have. Today, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 interviews today. From those 12, I think I'm gonna get like at least 3 guys, ideally, maybe 4. Again, I just want to get the top 3, top 4 guys, and then from the interviews tomorrow, maybe get 1 more. So that would be 5 new setters, and then the other 4 I got, it's 9. So we would have like over like 10 and a half setters this week. Usually people churn, setter don't usually, like not all setters are gonna make it. It's gonna be more of a trial week, and I'm just gonna see who's performing next week. And from those, let's see if I hire 12 setters, or if I have 12 setters by the end of this week, we're probably gonna have like 7 or 8 actually staying for next week. But with 7 or 8, we should be at a better position. Still, if we really want to scale this team with the 7 closers we have that are all very good, we're probably gonna need to have at least 10 like fully good setters dialing 10 to 12. That's what's gonna get us to $1 million a month next month. But at this point right now, even getting to 500K is going to be a stretch, because, man, it's been cooked. It's been cooked. Last couple of weeks, we from last webinar, we got around 600 paid leads-ish, which setters are still going through. Again, there's 2 setters, so they're just still going through those. Obviously not the warmest leads, but they're finishing that off today. So they're going to start actually dialing the warm leads again, which I don't think it was the best move, but honestly, it had to be done. Because if we really want to scale to $1 million a month consistently, we need to make sure that we can convert paid leads. So had to be done. Now back at it. We actually need to go and dial the good leads. I need to go over 12 interviews today and a couple of trainings, hire the right people, and ideally that's going to get us to $500,000 this month. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of the interviews today. I'm not going to go crazy. I don't want this blog to be insanely long. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna record with my camera. I'm just gonna add Fathoms to all of them and probably just show you little bits of the top 2 or the top 3 interviews and then just give you guys at the end of the day kind of how it went. It might even be tomorrow because I'm going to be fried, but I'll just keep you guys in the loop. For now, let's get to it. So, 8 p.m., we wrapped up the interviews. You guys probably saw bits and pieces of the interviews. 8 p.m. at night, so we've been back to back all freaking day. But from the interviews you saw, we hired 3 guys today. Mr. William, Mr. Mac, and where's the other guy? Mr. Ewing from New Zealand, and a couple guys. He's from Australia and from the US. These 2 are on trial, mainly because one of them has a job. I don't really trust that, but man, he's just a super cool guy. Learned insanely fast, amazing energy, and he just wants it, so I give him a shot. The other kid, he's in Australia. The team calls are gonna be at 2 a.m. for him and 5 a.m. He said he's gonna make it work, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe him, honestly, but I liked him. I like his energy. I like his drive. I think he's gonna be pushing for it. I still have a lot of work to do, but I have a family thing I need to tend to right now that I'm already late. We trained some Muay Thai this in the afternoon in between calls as well. Had some good food. Now it's time to go spend time with the family. When I'm back, probably like 10 p.m., I still need to get some stuff done. I still have to decide from all the interviews that I had, I need to re-review them and just see, who I'm completely just saying no to today and who I might consider. Tomorrow we have 6 more interviews that I need to attend to, which they're very, very good prospects. So I should be able to get at least bare minimum another 3 or 4 even setters. I want to get maybe 3 of them because I'll be 6 yesterday and today, and on Monday I'm board at 4. So we would have accomplished the goal, which was hire 10 setters for this week. From them, at least 3 or 4 of them are probably going to be cut off by the end of next week. They're all going to be on trial. Best ones are going to stay. Top 4 worst ones, they're leaving because I need to keep a high standard. I need to keep good quality. And then we redo it. We hire more people. We're going to have the capacity now to take care of the leads. So we're going to be able to push harder on webinars and just collect a lot more cash. So boys and ladies and gents, appreciate you seeing the video. If any of you guys is interested in applying for this offer or just applying overall to work with me in any of my offers, fill the form out. It's going to be down below. Completely free. I don't have absolutely anything to sell you guys. I just need more talent. I need killers. Please, if you're new and you're just curious and you're just blind because you think you're gonna get a fucking life-changing opportunity and you know nothing about this, don't do it. I'm probably not even gonna see it. If you're someone that's in the space and you actually want an opportunity, you actually know what this even is, you have some level of experience, or at least you're actually committed to this, go for it. I'll probably see it. Anyways, I love y'all. Peace.